Help! Please, help!
There must be a solution to this.
More beds. We need more beds. When was the last time I slept?
Alright, hey guys, welcome back to Enderal. It's been a while again, I know. That's unfortunately basically how it's gonna be from now on. I can't really do this on a regular basis because, you know, I would have to sort of get an income, which is just not gonna happen. So, you know, I'm just gonna try to do this whenever I find some spare time. In any case, I sort of waited until it's evening because we have something very important to do in the dead of night. Oh, by the way, I probably should have added some things where I visited the museum and I found some stuff in there that I wanted to check out. There's the shadow dance, which does fire damage, and an additional 4 if you're indoors or it's night. That is interesting. So you get an 8 of total bonus, which pumps it up to 36, I guess. And then there's also Shadow's Song, which absorbs health. I mean, those are super cool and all. I might actually test them out, but I'm gonna bring them back, I promise, in one piece, and fully charged, for the next Intrepid adventure. But speaking of stealing things, I kinda wanted to pay a visit to our good men at Sildren and Friends. There's a few pennies. Can I have that? Would you mind? There you go. He presumably minds.
Yes?
Never mind then. I think it's about time to sort of pay a good visit to the bank. Because I finally managed to get the master perk. Not too sure how useful it's gonna be, but doesn't hurt to have a look, right? Basically window shopping without the shopping. Isn't this door a master? How you doing? Isn't this door a master door? It is. Can you use her to leave? I would appreciate it a lot if you left. Ooh, this one's a master. I should have more than enough lockpicks. I'm quick saving just to be safe, but it's my skill. I never sort of pumped up the skill to anything useful. So now I'm sort of left bumbling around, trying to figure this out.
Goddamn. Aye, this might take a while. This is a bit of a pain in the ass. Did I not wear my things that sort of pump up my lockpicking? I think I did, actually. Yeah, this one. Doesn't seem to help enough, but it helps a bit. Oh, there we go. Damn it. So close. It's a bit more to the left, but not too much. Yeah. Come on. There we go.
What do we have? Ooh, fancy.
Yeah, it's not as if I didn't tell them that already.
A grand soul gem and some money. Fantastic. Okay, so that is interesting enough. The lady left in the meantime, but Is there anything else? No, the rest is under lock and key, so... Can we have a look in the tiny room? Don't these people sort of notice that all these vaults are open? Do they sort of assume that they're losing customers? If it's a bag, then losing customers probably should be worrisome in and of itself, but... Isn't that what you're doing? You're just sort of watching me steal everything? There's a lot of useful stuff here. I did some crafting and some enchanting as per usual to make some more money, and I'm absolutely loaded. Like, I don't think I'll ever run out of money for the rest of the game. What do we have here? Earnings. Doesn't seem to be too interesting. How you doing? Would you mind? There's nothing else here though. I don't think. I guess I kind of want to have a look in the private section. Even though that's gonna be a bit spicy, presumably.
Some shifts never end.
Yeah, they don't, do they?
Walk blessed.
You're doing a fine job, my man. Don't you worry about it. There's gonna be another pair of sleeves, as they would say in my country. So it means this is gonna be difficult.
Come on, give me days, give me days.
I wish to see what's in here. I wish to see what my man Sildren is all about. He seems to be all about money.
Comes a point, and you just have to live with it.
Which is unsurprising, but... So am I, so... Now it's my money. Haha. It's fairly dark, though. Do I not have, like, Night Eye? Ooh, Golden Goblet, goddamn. A massive chest. With some garbage. Beautiful. Do I actually not have something akin to Night Eye? Clairvoyance, no. I'm assuming that would be mentalism, right? Yeah, no such luck. I'm not about to like light a torch, that's just silly. I guess I'm gonna have a look around. Hey man, I'm assuming you won't mind if I take this. It's just sort of laying here, being useless, so... Aye, fantastic. I've been waiting to get into this place for so long. Ooh, there's a diamond. Jesus. That's mine now. Yoink yoink. These people absolutely won't know what hit him, even though they probably should know, because they've seen me here many times skulking about, so... They absolutely totally should know. Amethyst, wow. Wait, what is that? There's a thing. Is that a ruby? Seems to be. Yeah. Do. You don't mind, do you? These guards absolutely suck ass. Holy shit. I feel bad for them. So what's up here then? I'm sort of halfway hoping of finding at least something interesting. This is the back door. I could have gotten here as well, or probably would have been safer. I'm assuming my man's probably gotta be sleeping somewhere around here. Gonna take his cheese. He doesn't deserve cheese. Bankers don't deserve cheese. And his honey. Ooh, a nice claw. Super. I'm gonna take his weed. Bankers don't deserve weed. And weeds, sure. Let's just take everything. I could cook here. Would be a bit silly to see the man. Oh yeah! Just sort of wait until the man wakes up, prepare him breakfast, just sort of stand there at the furnace like, what's up? How you doing? Good morning. I made you some, I don't know, pancakes and eggs. Oh, okay. Why are you standing there? Are you entirely gonna mind if I just sort of step... Wait, I have something for this. Do I not have like a silence spell? I do. I'm assuming that can only help in my endeavors. I guess I should try to get past the lady somehow? Not too sure what she's doing here, but... Mathilda Rodica, who are you? Is she just one of the bankers? I would assume, but why is she just standing there? Do you have anything useful? By the way. A banky. Mine? Sweet. I saw that. There's a goblet standing right there. I didn't even sell all the expensive stuff that I found. I just sort of store it as, I don't know, a prize. Might actually store it in my house. That seems... What is that? A circlet. Yeah, that's worth it. Now I'm gonna take the boots. I sort of went through my entire chest, and I have more than enough boots apparently. Lady still just standing there. My man's asleep, as he should be. I'm gonna take his goblet. He's gonna have to drink out of a normal cup, as us average Joes. What else do we have? Magic resist and Ring of the Smith. Wow, that is super useful. And most definitely mine. I still need to pump up my crafting by a whole lot because I have a few blueprints that I really want to see, like this one. This one's gonna take a while. The backpack, of course. I still don't know what the Vagrant Saddle is. Only one way to find out. I'm gonna have to find the ingredients. Does my man have anything useful? He has some money. It's mine now. Oh, come on. Give me at least like some special books. Something I haven't seen before. Sort of halfway assuming these books are actually randomized. There doesn't seem to be anything else here, so I guess I'm gonna get out of here. The next thing I'm gonna do, I think I actually kind of want to continue the main quest for now. Is the lady still here? She is. And my silence spell is almost ran out, so can we just sort of sneak past? She's staring super intently at the magical door that opened by itself. She's good lass. Just get out of here.
That's the point. You just have to live with it.
Yeah, so we have a few interesting things that we can do. And a few less interesting things as well. I still need to finish the Heartlands. I still need to finish the Western Cliff. And also, I got a few things to do in the Dark Valley. and assorted fetch quests here, but for now, I think I might actually go speak to Ciclo, see what he has to say. I had a quick cat nap in the sanctum until the break of dawn. I was sort of hoping that the priest is somewhere here.
He knows what he's doing.
He's not, because my brain's kind of rotting as we speak, and
Wherever you look, where is this supposed to lead?
I mean, buddy, you just should let people do whatever they want to do, most of the time. Instead of worrying about your whatever. Pathly bullshit.
This is holy ground, Outlander. You don't belong here.
Yeah, I just want a priest. He doesn't seem to be here, though. When's the sermon? I guess I'm gonna have my brain rot a while. Shouldn't be too bad. I don't use my brain for a lot of things, so...
Brother, did you get my letter?
Ah, yes, I did. Magistrar Yela approved your request. We will take care of it as soon as possible. Your sister will be fine. I'm certain
just
of
wait
it.
and see.
Good. That's good.
Fucking sissy.
Thank you. And may his light guide you.
And you.
Are they using their position so to fast track help for their family? Well, so many people are suffering. That's a bit unfortunate. Where is the big man? Is he still in his bed? I swear to God. Teolor, in the Emporium. Wait, the Emporium? Do I have to go back in there? Let's see. Apparently I do.
This just doesn't make any sense.
Or maybe the man's actually still asleep. Jesus Christ. Where do I go? The game seems to guide me towards... well, the Emporium. I guess that's about right. Where's the... this place is such a maze. Am I even still... yeah. Need to go the other way. This is early ground. I wish I could see a priest. I probably should have gone to the priest in Riverville. Keep forgetting.
Absurd.
I don't believe I know. The mercenary, he might not be the shining knight of Castle Starsound, but
Let's hope he
he's
knows what
better
he's
than most
doing.
of your men. I want him, and you will need to convince your Truchessa of it.
Is that so? Very well. I will convince her. You will hear from me.
I hope so.
Well, that's just how he is. Always talking rot.
What are you guys up to?
Well, look at that. You've actually survived the pointless test.
I did.
Let's hope those ignorant fools will treat you with more respect than us heretics, although I truly doubt it.
I kinda doubt a lot of things,
Good
so...
to see you. How do you feel?
stop calling me that, I swear to fucking God. I will lift your head off of your shoulders. Let's see, so we can sort of talk about the messed up journey. You never sort of said it could have killed me, or... a bit beaten up, but apart from that, fine. Yeah, I mean, this is the guy in power, right? He's sort of supposed to act leaderful, and being a leader involves making sure the people you employ know what the fuck they're doing, so fuck you.
Oh, what? So little confidence in yourself.
That's up to me to decide, not you.
If I had doubted your abilities, even to the slightest, I would have never spoken out for you.
No, that just makes you an asshole. That's my choice, not yours.
All that is left to do now is to recite the oath. Then we will finally deal with the more urgent matters.
Yeah. So, what do I swear on?
None of it. You'll see.
Huh. Sure. Let's go for
The
it.
ceremony needs a little preparation. 1 day at least. Come back then.
I goddamn it, buddy.
Even if it hurts to lose more time, The cleansing approaches. I can feel it.
The
Just
cleansing.
this
You
night I
don't
had
sound like a
another of
creep
the
at all
dreams.
when you say shit like that. What did you see in your dream?
People I knew, including you. But these people weren't themselves. There was something else.
Oh, look at that.
And it spoke through them.
I had the same dream.
They mocked us and said our struggle against the cycle was pointless. It was peculiar.
Should I tell the
I
man?
believe that these beings are connected to the cycle.
I think it was one
They
being,
must
to be
the
honest.
ones who cause it.
Yeah, I actually had the same thing, so that probably says something, unless you planted it. It could be your fault. You could have induced this dream, some way or another, and then just go ahead and go like, yo, I had that dream, totally lying.
You did? That is interesting. It must be related to our roles as emissaries.
Your words,
Maybe
not
there is a
mine.
connection between us.
Maybe my connection of my fist against your face will be the only one we make, if you don't fix whatever's going on. So, do you have any idea what the dream's about?
None. Maybe they are demons or magical entities of some kind, but they are different from everything I know.
Sure.
In any case, if they are indeed responsible for the cycle, they are our enemies. That's what matters for now. Come back tomorrow for the ceremony.
So, how about being in prison for a very long time, and then having your dick son come over, and not even free you?
Yes. Why do you ask?
I mean, that does something to a man, doesn't it?
They did. What are you getting at?
I've been telling a lot about myself, so, yeah, exactly. Kinda want your trust, so I need to learn about you.
A fair point. But in the future, just be upfront. I do not like such veiled
Well,
remarks.
I don't give a shit.
So, yes, my time in the prison was harsh. The hunger, the degradation, to name the most obvious. The worst, however, was the isolation.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Ironically enough, that was the last thing I had expected, you know. From all the suffering there is, it seems so banal. But it isn't. You either find ways to cope with it,
Yeah.
or it breaks you. Fortunately, I managed to do the former. For me,
He's
it was
not
memories
wrong.
of the time before my incarceration, the prospect of what would come after it. They were my window into the outer world, so to speak. They reminded me that I was more than this deprived creature I had become in those dungeons.
He's definitely not wrong. Isolation is a lot worse than people imagine it to be. It's not just sitting alone, it's being alone with your thoughts for a very long time until they fester, become either better or worse, and you're never sure which because you don't get any feedback. So, how did it feel to get back?
Strange. Everything seemed too bright, too unreal. I especially felt that in the cloister with Narazul's mages. I had difficulty talking to other people, and whenever I did, it felt as if the others were like wax figures.
Yeah.
Like some cruel joke put in front of my eyes in order to mock me.
I'm not too sure who wrote this dialogue, but they're sort of right on the money. What's it like now?
Better. Our mission, my responsibility here as a leader, it has helped me to find my way back into the real world.
I mean, all of that is very sad, as you're a tough boy for sort of getting through that, and you deserve respect for getting through that. But now you are a leader, that's true. And as far as I can tell, you're doing a bit of a shit job, so... Can we sort of, continue on from there? I'm surprised. Actually, I'm surprised you went straight back to the Order. After all that happened, that's a lot of responsibility. Yeah. I'm assuming he enjoys being a leader. He's a bit of a vain man, even before he was imprisoned. it seems like he did have a certain penchant for leadership.
What would have been the alternative? A life as a fisherman.
Are you looking down on
If the
fishermen
things I had to
now?
live through taught me one thing, then it was how important it is for me to be right here, right now, doing what I do. In fact, this is precisely what is missing in the world. People who do not let the whims of fate break their resolve.
Debatable.
Now, enough of this. We have business to attend to.
You're a bit of an asshole. That's kind of my point. He's looking down on regular Joes and fishermen all the time, as if his life journey made him so special that he's undeserving of being around normal people, which is fucked up, especially if you're in a leadership position. That's a fucked up way of thinking. So, I guess we're gonna talk more about the cycle then.
Yes.
Let's see, so what do you actually mean when you call us emissaries?
That depends on whom you ask. In some writings of the Pyreans, we are referred to as chosen ones, but this is wrong. A better word would be chess figures with their own will.
Sure.
Whatever force causes the cycle also gave us powers and a task, but fulfilling that task is our own responsibility.
And what actually means? What actually gets us to be chosen above anybody else?
No.
So you don't know. And what is the task if you're indeed one of these people?
Well, that is something else we only know in broad strokes. It is my task to lead mankind in its battle against the cleansing, to rally our strengths, so to speak.
Yeah, not fish.
Yours is to read the echo and help us gain the knowledge we need for victory.
I do enjoy
How
gaining
exactly
knowledge,
you're
that
going
is
to do
true.
That is something we still have to find out.
I'm a very dumb lad, so I sort of enjoy learning things. Are there other like us?
I do not know, but there are hints. We will see.
How long has the cycle been going on?
Good question. In their writing, the Pyreans say it has existed for aeons. Since this world exists, since the sea of eventualities exists, so too then does the cycle. It seems to be a part of existence, so to speak.
If it's a fundamental part of existence, then why are you trying to break it instead of trying to understand it? Yeah, I'm assuming nobody else succeeded. That's kind of the point of being a fundamental part of existence.
Pyreans didn't, and neither did the dozen civilizations that came before them. That is what we know.
Do you know if they
But as for what
tried?
happened before that, our knowledge about the past is limited. All that matters for now is that the cycle threatens us, and that we have to stop it.
Sure. There was something else, wasn't there?
A better word would be chess fig. Well, yours is to read the echo and help us gain the knowledge we need.
Yeah,
for
here we
victory.
go.
How exactly you're going to do that is something we still have to find out.
So, do you know how this echo works?
As I said before, my knowledge about that is limited. But if it helps you, imagine that it is a way of perceiving that which connects us all, our subconscious.
Sure. So the place dreams comes from.
Let's hope he knows
Yes.
what he's doing.
You know, most people perceive themselves as an entity separate from the rest of the world. And while this is partially true, there is something that connects us.
That is sort of true.
Dark corners of our mind, bridges to which we in a conscious state do not have access to. But you do not need to be supernaturally gifted to feel that these bridges exist. I am sure you have experienced it yourself at one time or another. A moment where you knew exactly what another person thought or would do next. People with close blood ties can especially feel that connection. Children and their mothers, siblings, and especially twins.
Yeah, but that's not something mystical. That's just instincts. That's something you can learn and train. you can indeed form connections with the world around you, but it's not like some ethereal magic thing. So how precisely would you define us to be connected?
Correct. And while most people hardly feel this connection at all, as if looking through a tinted window, to you, it is wide open during your visions.
So, how do you explain that I can see memories of Pyreans?
Their bodies might be, but the traces they left behind still remain. Everything that was, everything that is, and everything that will be, it already exists in the sea of eventualities.
Sure.
This is the basic principle of magic.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Time is not a straight line.
Wibbly wobbly?
Mind make us perceive it as such. Visions, premonitions, dreams that become reality. These are all leftovers of waves from other eventualities that spill over into our reality. There have always been people able to read them, but none so good at it as you are, thanks to the Echo.
Okay, I actually sort of thought that this Echo was standard with any magic user. Because you can read some of the books on magic, right? And they do speak about seeing these threads of the sea of eventualities, so seems like that's supposed to be kind of standard, so I'm not too sure what's special about this Echo. In any case, we have sufficiently talked to the man. Apparently we need to come back in a day, so the next thing I plan on doing is head back all the way into the Undercity and talk to our man, what's his face?